to go live. I've not been live on here in a really long time, and show you how easy this dry nail polish is to apply, and also show you our Valentine's Day sets. So our Valentine's Day line launches tomorrow, January 10th at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am placing a pre-order, bulk order in the morning. So if you're interested in getting in on that order, just let me know. You can drop something in the comments, or you can go to my link to get in contact with me. And tomorrow we're launching 5 Valentine's Day sets. And then we are also retiring like 30 some sets or something like that. It's a lot of sets. So I have a list of those too. So if you're interested in getting on an order, sets are always buy 3, get 1 free. Our sets range from $12 to $15. And you can mix and match to make up what we call a party pack, the buy 3, get 1 free. So say hey when you're on. I don't know if I can see comments on here or not live. I usually go live on Facebook or Instagram the most. If you're not on either of those, my handle on Instagram is T Kelly DIY Nails, and my group is also T Kelly DIY Nails. Pretty consistent across the board. So real quick, how our sets come are in a package. I just opened this one. This is one of our Valentine's Day sets. This is Head Over Claws, and it's a real deep red base with pink and black like chunks in it. And so I'm super excited. I'm going to put this one on for y'all. And then we also have a clear overlay. So wherever you see the white, it's actually clear. So it's almost like scribbled hearts. So you can put this over any color you want. You can wear it by itself and just have your natural nails underneath. It is pretty fun. Oh, hi, I can see comments. Hi, Michelle. Yeah, isn't it super cute? I love that you can mix it up. You could wear all the main scribble, like the full scribbles. You could do just the hearts. So if you're not familiar with Color Street, there are 8 strips across the front here, and then there's another 8 strips behind. So you get 16 total strips, and they're double-ended. So like even with the length of my nails right now, I can typically get 2 per strip. Sometimes I have to be a little strategic if one's longer than another. I don't keep mine all super similar length. It is what it is. They're natural. So that's the overlay. Then the one called Perfect Match. This is a vertical ombre going from red to fuchsia, and it's a shimmer finish. It is so super duper pretty. If you've never worn one of our vertical ombres, I love them. We have Into the Sunset, It Takes Tucson, our other vertical ombres, and they are super pretty. There you kind of see that gradient. Super duper pretty. So that is Perfect Match. Again, I'm placing a bulk order for these in the morning if you are interested in snagging any of these. And here in just as soon as I get done with these couple, I'm going to show you how they work. They are super duper easy to apply. These are 100% real nail polish. They are not a sticker. They do not have glues or adhesives. They are real nail polish that come to 95% dry. The 5% that is sticky or wet, that is just uncured nail polish. So super safe to wear over acrylics, gels, fake nails, or your natural nails, because they remove with regular non-acetone remover. Super duper easy. So this is Spotted Soulmates from the Valentine's Day line. This is a shimmery baby pink. There you can see that shimmer. A shimmery baby pink base. And then we have this darker pink and a black leopard. I think this would be super amazing paired with like a black solid or a black glitter polish. Which we have. And then this one, I almost put this one on tonight, but I might save it for the weekend. This is Always and Forever. These are all like animal names because the name of the collection is Wild at Heart. And again, these are all releasing tomorrow. This is Always and Forever. It is a soft lavender base with chunky silver glitter. If you do not know this about me, based on some of my nail fees. I love bling. I want all the bling. Give me all the glitter. This one I'm getting ready to put on. I thought it was glitter, but it's not. But I'm still going to put it on anyways. This is called Head Over Claws. Again, this is a deep red with a pink and black. I thought it was glitter, but I think it's just essentially like polish chunks, if that makes sense. It is not glitter. So if you do not like blingy, this is a really pretty set. All of our sets come with like a little mini nail file, an alcohol prep pad, and then obviously your 16 strips, because there's 2 sets of 8 in there. You always want to push your cuticles back really well. You can use a plastic cuticle pusher. Sometimes it's good to do it when you get out of the shower because they're softened up a little bit. I don't do any like trimming or anything crazy. I just push them back, and I don't even push them back every manicure. I do like every other manicure. So I also change my nails frequently. And then you want to make sure that you use the alcohol prep pad. This gets rid of any oils, any filing debris, anything like that. This is simply like what you use after you eat some wings. It is a alcohol wipe. And again, this is just making sure that we start with a nice clean surface. So you want to do that really well. It's my nice burn my finger on the oven yesterday. It's fun. Love burns. What's everybody up to tonight? It's a Monday night. I like Mondays. I know some people don't like Mondays. I like Mondays because it resets your week prior. So if your week prior wasn't fantastic, you have a fresh have a fresh start, in my opinion. I'm at work jumping. Oh, nice. Michelle, what do you do? If you don't mind sharing. It's nice that you can pop on here and there. This is my work. I love it. It doesn't feel like work. I've been a stylist, for those of you that don't know me. I've been a stylist for 4.5 years. My 5-year mark is coming up June 18th. Oh, nice. Nice. I'm sure you keep busy with that. I feel like that would be like busy all the time, especially nowadays. So I've been a stylist for 4.5 years. I love it. I had originally signed up for the discount. Nice. Oh, tomorrow's your Monday. Nice. What nails are you going to put on, Tina? Something from the Valentine's Day line? So this is how they come. So I know, because I know the shape of my nails, that this is for my big toe. So I'm not going to use it. Yes, toes. You can do your toes. I can usually get a manicure and a pedicure and still have a couple leftovers from a set. These, I usually use these tiny ones on my little toes as well. So that leaves me with 6 strips on each, which is still more fingers than I have. And again, these are double-ended. So I've pushed back my cuticles. I've used the alcohol prep pad, and now I'm going to start. I always recommend starting with your pinkies and doing your thumbs last, because I use my thumbs as my tools. You do not need any tools other than like the alcohol or the cuticle tool. You do not need any tools for application at all. There's no heating, no cutting. I'm going to show you if you ever need to trim or stretch. I'll show you how to do that, but you should never need to cut. Oh, yay! Congrats! We got to see, like, if you had a boy or girl, maybe like, you know, I'm trying to think of some fun, like, baby inspired nails. One of my favorite sets is Mardi Gras. That's always good set for celebration. I agree too, Michelle. These are amazing colors. Maybe for a girl like Himalayan Salt or Power of Pink. Have you seen Power of Pink? It is amazing. Sparkly pink. It was a breast cancer awareness set that we had like a month or 2 ago. Well, no, I guess it had been October. Time flies when you're having fun. And it's a really great pink if you haven't seen that one. Okay, so this is how we apply. So I picked the next smallest one as I drop everything because I know that's my pinky size. So before, if you're not used to the nails yet, oh yeah, ombre. Yes. Yes. This one, I know you said you didn't have it. This would have been a pretty one. Or Till the Glitter End, which I know is retired. I love ombres. Give me all the ombres. So I always do a dry fit. I mean, obviously I know my size now, but before you start, this has like a paper backing, so you can kind of get an idea. You can kind of mold it over to see if that's going to fit your nail. So personally, like you can see this end is a little smaller, this end's a little wider. It depends. Every nail's different. Like actually this littler end works on my left finger, but not on my right. This end actually works on my right. It's weird. Like our fingers are just all different, even by hand. My nails, it's probably because I'm right hand dominant, if I had to guess. My nails on my right hand are a tad wider. So I love that all these, you'll notice, come with different shape ends. Some are a little bit more squared, some are a little bit more rounded, some are a little bit more narrow, some are a little bit wider. So you're going to find a fit. Very rarely are you going to have to, you know, make it work. You should always have, you shouldn't have any issues with the sizing that you get. So the first thing you're going to do is you're just going to get rid of this clear film. This just protects the nail strip. They are dry. So like I said, they're 95% dry. I'm then going to take the silver tab. Okay, and now I'm going to peel back, and that's going to expose the sticky side. Okay. Yes, I can use the bigger end as well on my index finger on my left hand. It's strange, but like it is funny to see like how our nails are just so different. But usually within the first time or two, you kind of get the gist of which ones fit on your fingers, and that's why I like rip off the ones I know I don't use, and I just sit them to the side. So once I've taken that off and exposed that sticky side, I'm just going to gently pull that tab off and discard. And then I always hold mine in the middle. If you get in the habit of over handling them, you can like transfer oils to them, which make them not adhere as great. Some people do what's called the anchor method, where they will put it back on the strip and then place it that way so they're not over handling it. I always just wipe my fingertips really well with alcohol prep pad. And again, once you get used to it, you shouldn't have any issues. It is always difficult to do with this light flashing in my face. Okay, so your goal is to get it as close to your cuticle as you can without getting on the cuticle. That's why it's really important to push the cuticles back, because if you get on the cuticle, it's going to cause it to lift. We don't want that. It's not going to look great. It's not going to last as long. So you want to make sure your cuticles are back. And then what's really awesome about these is, are you going to get it perfect on your first attempt? No, probably not. So yes, the anchor, a lot of people use the anchor method. I typically don't have the patience. It does look a little raspberry-ish, and it actually, I don't know if you'll be able to see, it has a little bit of transparency to it. I don't know. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see it. I can see it when I hold it up. It does look raspberry-ish. But what's really cool about these is if I didn't get it placed the first time right where I want it, I could simply pull that off very gently. You'll realize how thin they are actually. I am still amazed 4.5 years later that something so thin feeling going on is so durable and lasts as long as it does. They typically last 10 to 14 days. Probably know I change mine every 3 to 5 because I want to try them all. But a lot of my customers, I get every bit of the close to 2 weeks out of them. If they double layer, like put one of those clear overlays, they even get a little longer. So once you have it where you want it, I go down through the middle. When you go down through the middle, this prevents it puckering. We don't want to get a pucker in the middle. And then I just rub to the side this way, and I rub to the side that way. Okay. And then I just rub. I don't press hard. I just rub all over. I rub along my fingernails. I run down around the cuticle, across the end. And look how I'm being careful of this extra because I can use that on my other finger, right? So again, you don't need to cut, okay? No scissors. Put away your scissors. You don't need them unless you're doing decorations or like getting crafty. So what you're gonna do is I just take my thumbnail. If you do have a cuticle tool, some people do a cuticle tool for this where you just tuck and perforate. I'm just going back and forth until I get the excess off. You don't want to just pull off the excess because that can thin the tip, making them wear faster. Easy peasy. And then I'll show you here in a sec, but the last step is just a file. Well, your comment goes away. How do I see it? Live chat. Oh, there we go. Okay. I was trying to see best. Sorry. I need to get back into the self-care aspect of my life. Oh, it keeps going away. Why does it do that? I can't read that fast while demoing. Yes, Michelle. So true. So I'm a huge self-care advocate. I don't think we take care of ourselves enough most of the time. Now I can't get rid of it. There we go. It's amazing, but you have to take care of yourself. And before I started with Color Street, I never did my nails. I never did them. I would do them if we were like going to a wedding or something like that. They would end up looking disastrous because I would get a chip or a smudge, and they just never looked great and they never lasted. And as soon as I got a chip or a smudge, I wanted them off. I didn't like them. I didn't want them on, and I got rid of them. Okay, I'm going to show you on this one. So I am perforating, and I've never had, people think I'm crazy, I've never had a professional manicure ever. I get pedicures. Let me see if now I turned it off. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. I haven't done live on here in a really long time, and things change like every other day. Okay, so I'm going to show you. So this is a good example of if you need to trim. So you can see here I have it on my finger. Well, just like regular polish, we don't want to leave it on our finger. A, it looks messy. B, it could cause it to lift because it's touching our skin, and they're not made to touch your skin. They're nail polish. They're supposed to be on your nail. So I just take my fingernail. Let me see if I can get that to focus a little bit. I use my fingernail, and I just kind of like perforate it, and then you'll see I just pull away. Again, you can do this with a cuticle tool, but I just do it with my nail, and then I just run my fingernail. Yeah, Norma. I thought it like totally threw me off guard. I was like, oh, it's gonna be blingy like in a dark way because I like dark nails. And then I was like, it's not. It's like essentially like if there were polish chunks throughout. So it's not glitter, but I really like it. And it adds a little bit of the dark aspect, which I like dark nails. So notice I just did those super fast. They're dry. I could go to the restroom if I needed to. I could go to bed. I actually do mine a lot of times before bed. They have a little bit more cure time. They don't need to be cure time. The goal is to, you can just keep your hands, you don't use lotions an hour before, hour after, or submerge them in water, like before or after. But it is super easy. You're not going to get sheet imprints. That's one of my favorite parts. It is raspberry-ish when you look up close, or when the light's hitting it from behind. So again, get it where you want it, down the middle, to the side. I can usually do my manicures in about It depends. Usually 15 minutes. I've done them in less time, but I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. So I usually take closer to 15 minutes. I can do my toes in about 8 minutes. These are sold as a one-time use product, meaning whatever you have left over, it's not guaranteed that they can be used again. Since they're 95% wet, that other 5%, or excuse me, 95% dry, only that 5% is the wet part. So once they dry, which can be pretty quick depending on temperatures, depending on you know, how long they've been exposed to the air, they won't last. So some people choose to save their leftovers in a plastic sleeve, you know, getting them in there right away so they don't dry out, but it is not guaranteed. Okay, so this one was a little wide, so again, try not to give you guys the finger. I'm just running my finger down along the side like I did on the other one. And I just pull it away gently. Okay, and then I always run, after I do any trimming, I run my fingernail kind of like down along the side. And that way it just kind of smooths down into where your nail meets your finger. Sorry, I didn't mean to give you guys the finger. It's always awkward on that finger. So, and then I'm going to do the same thing. I always know, like, I don't know why I always go in this order. But I always know this one next to my thumbnail one goes on my middle fingers. So I don't know why I just ripped that one off, because I just did those. Okay, so my ring finger I know is this one. It's kind of a different shape. It's a little bit more narrow at the bottom, wider at the top. Again, you'll figure out your sizing pretty quickly once you do them once or twice. You kind of figure out the shape of your nails. What is everybody's favorite nail shade? What color is your favorite color to wear on your nails? If you haven't noticed, my favorite color is blue. My hair is blue, although it needs redone. It is not very blue right now. I'm wearing a blue sweatshirt. I wear a lot of blue stuff. So blue is my favorite. Purple, when I first started Color Street, I was not necessarily a purple fan, but it has grown on me over my time as a stylist. Okay. That was my excess. So you can see I have a decent amount, I feel like a decent amount of length to my nails right now. And I'm still getting two per. Purples and pinks. It is funny. A lot of guys like reds and pinks. I've always found that interesting, that they like reds and pinks on women. I don't know why. But I found that to be a common trend in my nail days. Super pretty. Super duper pretty. Red. So Michelle, you're going to like this one a lot then. So it is red. It is definitely red. It is, I mean, it is a little bit of that raspberry-ish. I don't know. My lighting's real weird in here because I have like an overhead LED and then I have these LEDs in my face. So again, you're just working your way to your thumb. Okay. Almost done. Before I do my thumbs, I'm going to show you how to properly file, because filing can be a little can make or break a mani, in my opinion. If you don't file correctly, it can cause your nails to wear faster. Stuff sticking all over to me. So again, these are real nail polish. For those of you that don't know either, they are made in the United States. Yeah, I was not a French manicure person at all. And then, oh, Tina, this is like Chilean Cool, but not glitter. Yeah, now that you say that, this is very much similar colors. Maybe not as many pinks. And I guess Chilean Cool didn't have black in it, so maybe not. But it kind of has that vibe to it a little bit. Okay. So 100% real nail polish. They're made in the United States, New Jersey. Okay, so before I do my thumbs, I do my filing. That way you can see from the back side, I have little chunks of where it like perforated and stuff. And when I file, I want to pull that off. Oh, nice. So you can peel off that extra from the backside. When you're filing, you want to be on the back side of the nail. You don't want to be on the top. You don't want to be towards the front. You want to be on the back side of the nail, okay? Other thing is you don't want to go crazy filing. We're not filing like when we're just, you know, shaping and stuff like that. We're only filing enough to get that excess off. So a lot of times I see people like filing away, and that's going to cause you to, your tips to wear a tad faster. So what I do is from the back side, I just go in one direction, kind of slow, and it's just enough. It doesn't take a lot to get that excess off, okay? I recommend if you need to shape your nails, you do that before you start. Yeah, Michelle, when I started Color Street, I never even had nails. I cannot go without these or I will break my nails. So this is the longest my nails have been pretty much ever. I'm reading your message, Norma. Yes, yes. Burnt orange. I don't know if have I worn, oh, I did wear that pumpkin spice. That was a pretty orange. So I'm doing from the back side. But yeah, so my nails were never past the tips of my nails. So I go from the back side and again, gently in one direction. And then after I file, I go back and I rub my tips really well again, to kind of lock it in, if you will. Okay. And again, you can see right there, just extra. It's just like little pieces. And that's just getting them up from under. Some people don't file until like the next day. Like if they do them before bed, I always file them right away because if I don't file, I will like get it caught and snag it on something. So I don't. But anytime I don't have Color Street on, I break nails. My nails break like super easy. And so I take one set for literally the last 4.5 years I've been a stylist. If I take a set off, I put a set right back on. I know some people are like, oh, you should do breaks. Nope, these are nail polish. They allow your fingers to breathe. It's not a vinyl. It's not a plastic. It's nothing. It's real nail polish, which allows your fingers to breathe. I just put on the next set right away. And if any time that I leave them off for more than a couple hours, I break a nail. It like never fails. So I don't. I put them right back on. So see there, I had like a chunk underneath there. Again, once I file, I go back and I do like a really nice rub and kind of like on the ends. I just kind of push down. I rub. I'm just making sure that I got them on all the way. Yep, that's what I do too, Tina. I cannot go breaks in between. Plus, why would I want naked nails? I was on a live in my Facebook VIP group, which if you're not in there, if you go to tkellydiynaielsfb.com, that takes you straight to my group. That's where I do a lot of my like selling and live stuff. But if you, where was I going with that? I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know. It's been a long Monday. Yep, I don't know. Train of thought. Is that what happens as you get older? I'm approaching the 40 mark. It's coming up real quick. Okay, so there we go. 8 nails. I just like, I'm all over the place. I've done like a few shorts today. Yeah, I was talking about a live I did, but now I don't remember what I was talking about. It's the story of my life. The blonde is real. It's not usually this blonde. I need to redo it. Okay, so then my last 2 fingers, I always do my left hand first, and I still stick with my right thumbnail as my very, very last one, because I still want to use that fingernail as the last, as my tool for that last nail. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Well, no, this might not have been, but I did want to say this. You were talking about the lengths of nails. So we have nail strengthener, which I do use occasionally. My nails are really hard, and that's why they end up breaking most of the time, is because they're like, if I don't have nail polish on, is because they're so hard. Like, I'll barely touch something and they just break off. But I do really like the hardener. The other thing I started doing, I think I started in July, I started taking collagen supplement, Alea. I think it's called like Alea. Oh, you don't like dark colors, Rebecca? I could wear like black and blue and dark purple nail polish like every day. Rebecca, what's your favorite nail color to wear? I think I love how everybody just loves different colors. Makes my heart happy. By trade, well, not by trade, by growing up, I'm an artist and I paint. Did paint. I haven't painted in a good bit. So I just love color. I love how doing different colors together. I like when I see people do combinations of Color Street. It's just fun, and to see all the combinations people can come up with, and like see colors together or not go together. Yeah, I love dark colors. There are some colors that I was not a fan of, and now like I like them more. Like purple. I wasn't a purple fan, and now I really like purple. I never cared for white on nails, but they've grown on me over the last couple years, and I know that they've become a little bit more in style over the last few years. So I have liked a couple of our lighter shades. Okay, so I'm doing my last thumbnail here. Yeah, I don't know why I like dark so much. Is this not my right? I'm losing my mind tonight, ladies. Oh, my chat thingies keep popping away. There we go. Okay, let's do this last nail, and then I'm going to show you how I trim this one, because I don't want to mess up what I did. And I don't have a cuticle tool. I have hundreds of them, but I don't have any near me. Go figure. So this last one, I don't typically use the other half on my thumbnails, mainly not because I don't have enough. Well, mostly the time I don't have enough, but the shape is usually not wide enough for me. So I don't want to use this nail, because even though they're dry polish and I could, you know, go about my business right now and not mess them up, if you're pushing on something right after doing them, it could cause them to push back a little bit. And sometimes I still do it sometimes. You might not notice the difference. But so for this last one, I usually push it over the end of my nail, and then I just file from the back side like I do all my other nails. You could do this with the rest of them, and actually Color Street's website, this is how they show you getting rid of the excess. But I use that other half. So in order to reserve that other half, I don't do that. So then I just do my quick file. Again, all one direction. And then I rub the ends. Easy peasy. I'm trying to see the color without it being like super blurry. YouTube does not let you focus. So that is our part of our Valentine's Day. This purple I'll probably put on this weekend. We have the spotted or the baby pink shimmer with leopard print. We have the red to fuchsia ombre shimmer. And then we have the clear overlay. So the clear overlays, wherever you see white, it's actually clear. You can wear it by itself or you can layer over any color you want. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm doing a bulk order in the morning. So if you want to get in on my pre-order, you can go to tkellyDIYnails.com, click on Shop My Stash. You essentially claim sets ahead of time, and then I put them on my big bulk order tomorrow and ship them to you when they come in. If you're not in my Facebook group, again, it's tkellyDIYnailsfb.com. My Instagram at tkellyDIYnails. Kelly has 2 E's. But yeah, I wanted to come on here live because I've been doing so many more shorts and getting a little bit more involved with YouTube. And so I was getting ready to go live on my Facebook personal page, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to change it up tonight and go talk to some YouTube peeps and get to know some people on here because I have been growing, which I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Got to get used to saying that. And I'm almost to 500 subscribers, so that's been fun. I've grown a lot here in the last couple weeks by sharing some videos. Ooh, Norma, Heatwave was a good one. I did like Heatwave, and I do like Into the Sun. I don't know if I've worn Into the Sunset. I really like it. It's a vertical ombre, but I don't know if I've ever actually worn it. Ecuadorable, I don't think I ever wore that. I'm not a solids person, you know that. I'm more of a glitter and bling. I'm curious to see how I like this one tomorrow out in the sun. I'm sure you will see a video with it in there because I'll do some pictures and videos and then I'll post them. It is really pretty though. It is definitely Valentine's Day fun. Okay. I'm going to head off. If you have any questions, never hesitate to let me know. Drop your questions in the comments. You can always reach me at tkellyDIYnails@gmail.com. Or if you do join my Facebook or Instagram, you can always personal message me on either of those platforms, and I'd be happy to help you out. So if you have any questions, we'll talk to you soon. Bye, ladies. Have a great night. Thanks for chatting with me. Bye.